Smutpuss opened his campaign today down at the library by promising... One moment. Getting something on the earpiece. Right, I can bring you breaking news. A fierce snowstorm has blown in from the east right into Beaglington-On-Sea, and there is heavy snow falling everywhere. The local transport authority has issued a warning saying that there is ice and snow on the railway line and there will be substantial delays. They say that this storm will be going on for a while, so you stay inside. But now it's time for the break. So we'll keep you updated and stay safe out there if you do have to head out. But I'm Bernard Subscibers and you're watching News 1 Beaglington. We'll be back after the break.
Attention, attention, passengers. Due to the weather, there will be severe delays on all trains running from Beaglington-On-Sea station until further notice. Please stand behind the yellow line.
Oh, will I ever get home? It's so cold here down at the station here in Beaglington-On-Sea. And I guess if all the trains are delayed, we've got time. We might as well crack on with the Christmas special for 2023. Where is the train? Yes, welcome to the Beaglington-On-Sea Christmas Special for 2023. And as you can see, we've decorated the layout nicely. The snow has fallen all over Beaglington-On-Sea once again, just in time for Christmas. And I've got some nice cherry-coloured tinsel, and you see some candy canes, and even the Smutpuss or Santa Claus is wearing a nice festive little bandana. And hopefully we aren't going to have too many accidents on the railway today with Smutpuss, because the last few times he has got awfully in the way. So yes, what are we going to start with? Well, one of the trains I've got is carrying some sleds and things, and it's got a new I've got a new reindeer and transit wagon, and the locomotive is actually the Queen Elizabeth II 0F from the Horby Collectors Club 2006 with a Lancashire and Yorkshire liveried 0F body on it instead. So I've got that to run. I've got a presents train hauled by Lord of the Isles with a festive present coal load, and it's being fired by an elf instructed by Santa Claus. So you'll see that as it goes round. And then I have let dear old Edward out of the shed. So we must make sure he doesn't go off the end of the layout again. But he is running, and he has a special. Now, his special is actually derailed at this end, but it is the buffet special. As you see, there's an LMS buffet. There's a Southern Railway buffet, there's a transcontinental dining car, a British Railways maroon restaurant car, there's the new buffet restaurant car that I reviewed, and finishing up with the Titfield Railways buffet car. So, should we get some trains running, Smutpuss? We will get Edward going. And the Lancashire and Yorkshire one, because they're much quieter than Lord of the Isles. And then we shall get you on. Oi! Tearing up the grass. Oh dear. Both trains have stopped at the same time, and I'm not entirely sure why. This is not going well. Okay, doke. I think the man is stuck on the platform. The coach. You see, Smith was actually pulled up the platforms the other day. So they might not be in the best position. And the snow is getting pulled along by the coaches. And I don't know why the Lancashire Yorkshire one stopped, because it's not on the points line. There we go. We'll give it a bit more beans. Mind your tail, Smutpuss. Do a rather festive gesture. And we will run Lord of the Isles. And get some footage. And hopefully the smoke generator won't work fine.
Okay, so I've removed the dining car, the transcontinental one, because unfortunately it wasn't going anywhere. But we now have another problem. Lord of the Isles has decided it's not going to work. You can see how nice Lord of the Isles was set up with Santa and Elf and some presents, but unfortunately I'm going to have to substitute it. Here we have Gordon, resurrected and ready to go. Let's hope. Come on, Gordon. We need you to pull the presents train. Ow. Bugger it, Edward. Stop it! Every single time, Edward.
Right, I'm going to stop those there because Edward's had a bit of a mishap. You can see. So, you go in there and I will take off the clothes and things. So, I'll put them in there. There. So, yes, that's just the first set of trains run. And I'm going to take a minute to show you our lovely Christmas tree that we have set up here in the railway room this year. As you can see, also, I'm quite proud. I've got some nice Kerry green and gold tinsel on the front of the railway as well. So yes, we'll go over and have a quick look at the tree. And look at these trees. This is my tomatoes, and believe it or not, there is actually what looks to be a tomato growing on it. So fancy that. A couple of days before Christmas. What a nice little present. Anyways, over to the tree.
So here we have the Beaglington-On-Sea Christmas tree for 2023. There's Ween's collar at the top. We have some decorations made by my children. A card that I designed last year. More decorations from my kids, and there's some other family ones, and there's some nice tinsel, and there's some nice colours. It's a very nice tree. Of course, there's the obligatory big green wellies that you hang on your tree, and there's little tufts of snow and things. But as you can see, one of the best things about it is the Trying Big train is going around the bottom of the Christmas tree.
It's a bit fast, but yeah, quite nice. I think there's some presents under the tree. I think they might be for Alex at the desk, as he wrote that letter to Santa. So I'll just stop this train now. There we go. Yeah, there we are. Right. So I'm going to let Alex at the desk have at his presents, I suppose. Thanks, Alex. Hello everyone. Alex at the desk here. I've got nice gloves to keep you warm, and I've got presents to open. So you may remember that was it. So I wrote a letter to Santa, and I asked for some things, and I said that I wanted something O-gauge. I think I said something N-gauge or something Liverpool Manchester, but we'll see. So I think I'll go for the bigger one first, because I might just get lucky and it might be something O-gauge, and it is, and that's very neat. It's the Lima 16-ton wagon. I think pretty much based on the Trying one, but that's really cool. I've got a wagon now. Could do with a brake van, but I don't have one of those. Anyways, I've got this now. I don't know if it's in focus or not because I can't see the screen, but I reckon I could make a pretty neat Christmas load for that, like, you know, like the Hornby ones that I've got with the resin load. I think I could do that. So I'll take that away in a minute and do that. Let's see what's here. Go. Ooh! Engage. I don't know if you can see, I'll have to hold up. It's a Graham Farish Firestone wagon. That's really cool. Let's pop that in there for a minute. Alex has a Firestone wagon he can pop that into. Firestone wagon carrying a Firestone wagon. Come on, what's this? It is a lovely Liverpool and Manchester rocket coach, a Trying one like my blue one, but not repainted. It's missing a buffer, but other than that, it looks pretty good. It's called Dispatch. So Alex can run that in his Era 1 train, which is quite cool. Nope, they don't fit on that gauge. So there you go, 3 different gauges, and the N-gauge one's nearly as big as the 00 one. So yes, I'm going to go over to the desk, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to build a Christmas load for it. So I'll pop those up on the railway for Alex, and I'll get started on that. Right, off we go. Yes, well, thank you, Alex. I put the Firestone wagon down here, and hopefully you'll see it as it goes around. But it really is a lovely little model. You'll probably see more of it in my Engage series. But yes, that's very nice. So, trains I have set up here. I have my M&GN 040 I got for my birthday, pulling my Era 1 train with a Northeastern brake band. So I've got the 2 Trying closed coaches, then I have the open coach, and then the 2 Sam's trains, the wagons there. So that's going to make up my little pre-grouping Era 1 vintage train. And then on the middle line, I have the J15, which will have sound, pulling the Mince Pie Special. So that is the Tipfield coach with the bar, obviously. And then you've got a Mince Pie, Scruffy, another wagon with presents in, the Trying Pedigree Prams toy container, a wagon full of beads, another Mince Pie, the Firestone and a Firestone wagon, Richard Starkey and Sons for 2 silver packages, maybe think of the silver beetles, and a Shepherd Lee man for more beer. So that's going to be running, and then on the outside line, I have got my 2 HO scale transcontinental coaches with HO couplings, and they're with the Eve model converter van that I have, pulled by my was it Caledonian Sleeper Class 4747 and 727. So we'll get those running, and then I'll turn the sound on the J15, and hopefully all will go well. Hopefully, better do. Could be really bad if this run doesn't go well. Right, here goes the M&GN tank. See it come up over the car. This is rather lovely Rather lovely coaches. I do love the style of the Era 1 Lincoln Manchester stuff, whether it's frying or Hornby, it's always very nice. I'm just going to bring this around here now and see if we can get through these points. Something's gone over and left a bit rubby, but it should be alright. There you go, it's still going. Hasn't been a very good runner, even if sometimes it just makes some strange sounds. So now we've got J15 is going to run and it's going to come out of that tunnel over there. So, put this out on. Now obviously. And get on our way. And hopefully no mince pies before, because I don't really want to be picking mince pie out of the J15 or any other local for that now. No, Smutpuss has been very well behaved today actually. Maybe he just really likes us even bang down. I don't want to put that going too fast because I don't want to lose my pie and I want to be able to fully pass them on. So let's go, and pick up a bit of speed on fast 47. Not too fast obviously. Right, here we go, see these now going around. Hopefully no accidents. Please, no accidents.
That's one mighty fine coach. Here comes the mince pie special. Seriously, Smutpuss? Okay then. Yeah. So we get a look at that Firestone wagon showing. That's a lovely clear picture of him. It's just a fantastic model. I just love running it. Yeah, that isn't the Firestone wagon. Ooh. Lovely.
Right, we're having a lovely time.
I'm going to stop the mince pie special just here. In the food out, there we are. Is it there? Passport is sent back here as well. And we'll stop the Euro 1 train in the station. We'll turn that sound off now. Right, well, Alex at the desk is, I suppose, getting on with making things. So I'm going to have this mince pie, and then Alex can show you what he's up to at the desk, and then afterwards I'll run some more trains. These trying to make sure I don't crumble everywhere. Oh. Go back. Yes, thank you, Alex. Now, we are back here at the desk, and I have the wagon, the Lemur wagon, and I've got a ruler, because I'm going to measure it. You can see I've got some materials here. It's a bit of a mess. I've got things here I'll show you in a minute, but it is about 11.9 centimetres long on the inside, and about 5.3 centimetres long on the width. So what I'm going to do, I think, is, and I'll explain, is I've got some cardboard, I've got some card, because it's white, I've got tape, I've got glue, I've got my hot glue gun, I've got some ribbony things, I've got some wrapping paper, and some other random bits here, and I'm going to try and make a Christmas loaf for it. And I've got these little wooden blocks that I've cut from scraps from making the N-gauge layout, and I'm going to wrap those as presents to stick in the wagon. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put in a card base about halfway up, I'll put some card underneath it, and then I'll put white card around the edges of the inside, I think, and white in the bottom, and then maybe some of this snow stuff could go in a layer, maybe if the white sides are glued to the edge of the cardboard bit, I could put a little ribbon of snow on the top, so it's like snow around the edge of the wagon. We will see how that turns out anyways. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is, I think my pencil and my ruler and everything, I'm going to measure out some stuff, and we'll hopefully get started with gluing some stuff. So I'll do that, and it'll take 2 seconds. Look, ready? 1, 2. And there we have our pieces. So I've got this wagon here, back there, to make sure everything stays in focus. And this is my card here. That's my former. That was just measured to make sure the width was correct. So it's going to sit in there. So I've got these bits here. They're about 1.5 centimetres deep, because I measured the depth inside is about 3 centimetres. So we're going to plug in the hot glue gun anyways. And while that is heating up, hopefully I have enough glue in that one stick there to do it. Just put all that up there. All that stuff. Oh dear. Right. Stay. The wire on this hot glue gun just doesn't want to let it stay in one place. It always tries to knock it over. Right. Hopefully that doesn't stick to this. So yes. So this is the white piece that I was saying is going to go on top of here. So I can probably attach that now with, I have a bit of contact adhesive. And hopefully it's not dry up in the meantime. We should do this on camera and not off camera. So it's so cold in here. The glue is frozen. Oop. There we go. Right. I just need a little bit in the corner so it doesn't curve up. There we go. That should do. Pop that there. Take that. I'm going to put that on top. Like so. Yeah, that looks right. Oh yes, I was making Christmas cards, I should say. I'll just show you those. So, I do my own Christmas cards, or I have done this year and last year as well. I painted them. Rather, I painted this one and I drew the other one. The other one's in the Christmas tree. You might have seen it earlier on in the video, but this is my one for this year. So that's the green down where I filmed stuff for the Anchor On video. And you've got Ballinskelligs in the distance, and Horse Island, I think it's called, and there's a little direction post, and Mico Dwyer Park, and I've done the Kerry logo, and you can't really see it on the printed card, but it's got even the writing on that, and it's got a Ukrainian coloured hat on and a Kerry scarf on the snowman, and obviously a peace symbol there. So that's what I've been using my glue on anyways, and I have more tubes of glue in my drawer. Right, is this... No, do you know why? Because I didn't turn it on at the wall. Right, so the glue is now heated, and this glue should be mostly dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these formers, and I suppose I won't put them exactly at the end. Run a little bit of glue across from one side to the other, and hopefully stick that in like so. And they cut just a bit shorter than the width of the card former for the thing, because obviously I don't want them to get in the way of the edges. So chuck that in there like that, and we just need one for the ends, and hopefully it won't sag too much with the weight of the wooden blocks. So just try to put that in there. Now there isn't enough clearance for the what's it called, the white pieces to have card backing, so we'll just do that. Attach those. I'll speed it up, film. And then we have the bed made. Yeah, terrible that was. And we have some white snow to pop down inside it. Right, well, I've got the insert done. I've got the little bits of frilly snow around the top. Does look like it's sort of overflowing a bit, I hope, with snow and stuff that's just on the top. So now I've got to put some things in it. And while I was waiting for glue to dry and stuff, I did up some presents. So I've got this one with a ribbon, and this one with the little bow. So I'm going to put those in. I made a little ribbon wreath with some sort of candy cane string patterning on it. I've got a little shiny bauble, got some beads, I've got snowman and a reindeer. So I'm going to pop that present in the corner there. And I'm not going to fix these things in with glue or anything, because you know what I'm like with glue. So we'll put that there. I don't want to make a mess of what I've already done by pouring glue all over it. We'll stick the snowman just in there in the corner, and then we can stick the bauble in over there, and we'll pop the wreath in there like that, and we'll pop some red beads in behind it there, and there we have a lovely festive O-gauge Christmas wagon load to go underneath the Christmas tree on the O-gauge railway. And I think that looks pretty festive, if you ask me. Right, well, I'll get that onto the railway to see how that looks in a bit. But I suppose I better hand back over to Alex over there. Right, tidy up all this glue.
Right, so before I run some trains, I've got a box. And in that box are some packing peanuts. And a small square brown box full of packing peanuts can usually mean only one thing. It's something from Sam's Trains. And I have jiggled the box about, and I have this, which I believe is the sleigh wagon. And I have this, which is the accessory pack. And I think that's it. Yep. Right. So, I'll open this now and show you before I run it. Wow. Now that is a really nice wagon. I must try and get one of these wagons when they're actually just the coach carrying wagon. I think it looked quite cool with one of my Liverpool Manchester coaches on it. So doesn't appear to be any sort of major rigging that you have to install. There's just some buffers and couplings and presents, and that's it. So it's lovely. It's all well and assembled. There are modelers out there that have done reviews of this apparently, commenting in the stream. So maybe you should go and search for YouTube, see if you can find someone else's review on this. I'm not reviewing it. I'm just going to run it. I don't have time to be reviewing it, sadly. But I'm going to fit the buffers. I'm going to fit the couplings. And there's some lamps that need to go on as well. I think it's the only other thing. And then I can put the presents and everything and we're going. So you'll see that going around the railway. And there's also a lovely little thing here that says LNWR Santa's Sleigh, 54 of 125, signed by Sam's Trains himself. So, how lovely. I'm going to get that train assembled. Yeah, that's there. Do we have time for another pie? Oh, no. Yes, the Sam's Trains wagon is there. There were two little stick things. I can't remember exactly what they are, but I have fitted the lamps to the sleigh. And I've even put my Santa and my fireman elf into the sleigh along with the presents. And big thanks go to Sam for providing 3D printed wagons that we can buy that we barely have to finish halfway between a kit and a wagon. It's just nice to have something interesting like that. And also to Chloe for helping with the painting and stuff of those lovely presents that are in there. So I've got a Sam's Trains Christmas train now because I've got Christmas wagons from the last 3 years. Yes, dear? Oh, okay. Well, anyways, I've got a Hornby train. So the Sam's train is pulled by Peckett. The Hornby train is a Hornby Christmas train, and that's pulled by Merton. And then on the outside line, I've got some Network Southeast Mark IIs with the Bachmann Class 8. So we get the Bachmann Class 8 running. It's going to pop out just over here. Boop, boop. You want to look at the big candy canes with us? So there goes the Class 8. Oh, it's cold. And oh goodness me, that LNGN tank is still on the line. Maybe that's what Smutpuss was trying to tell me. Don't tell me we're having more problems with this bloody platform ever since you pulled it up, Smutpuss. Yeah, honestly, ever since you lifted the platform up that time, everything gets stuck on it. Not only that, it's managed to derail the fucking train. Honestly. And I tested most of this stuff out before the show. Well, some of it. What the dickens? I know, Smutpuss, I know. This is not going well. Alright, I don't see any issues there now, so we can get the Class 8 home again. And let's hope for no more derailments. Now, let's see if we can get past the platform this time. Here it comes. Christ, we are good to go. So, now we start off with Hornby presents train in the wrong direction. There we go. The lovely Centenary Merton. And then the gorgeous Peckett on its wonderfully brilliant and festive Sam's Trains Christmas train with the new 2023 sleigh wagon. Wait to Santa, everyone, he comes round. Right, get some footage of those running before anything else has a chance to happen. Put that to them, it's fine.
I'm sure the residents of Beaglington-On-Sea are going to be too happy about all their Christmas decorations being knocked down so quickly. Right, I suppose I better stop these rather lovely festive trains, so I'll just stop the there. And I'll stop the car safe when I get over there. And on sounds screams or train talk over right. There's the car safe stop, passengers can get out, and the ticket is there alongside that train. Right. Well, that's all off, isn't it? That's off. Yep. Alex has finished his wagon now and wants to show it off to you. I really should stop letting him do things with glue though, because it'll not get messy over there. Anyways, he's going to show you his wagon, and I'm going to set up some more trains. And I think actually, given the time, they'll probably be the last trains that I run today. So I'll hand over to Alex on the floor instead of the desk, and I'll set up some trains. So now, in moving it down to the room, I knocked a few bits out, so I rearranged it a little bit, but we now have it ready to go in this wrapping paper. I can couple up our Christmas wagon to the end of the train, and I'll move the camera to a better angle. Well, I haven't actually tried the couplings to see if they work. There we go. Right. So, we can move the camera somewhere where we can see the rails. I'll just turn on the train and we can see. There we go. Yeah, that's a very fast Christmas wagon, isn't it? It's making me dizzy. There you are, now I'll have to stop the train with my hand. There you are. So, a lovely festive load for my Christmas wagon. And I mean, I'm especially happy with my wreath. Turned out really well. But yeah. Lovely. Right. I'll hand you back to Alex, so.
Yes, Alex, well done. That's a very, very fine Christmas wagon he's got down over there. So, we have come to the final run of trains of the Beaglington-On-Sea Christmas Special for 2023. And, well, you know, it's been a long year, and it's a week or so now until New Year's. I'm hoping to do a live stream then, but for now, we've got some trains to run. So, on the inside line, I have Thomas and Annie and Clarabelle, the Tipfield Buffet coach, some present wagon, and the Sam's Trains sleigh on a coach wagon with presents in the thing, the sleigh. And then on the inside line, or the middle line, wherever it's called, get money now, is the E4 with the LBSC coaches from Hornby and Walton. And Clarabelle's decided she wants to go to the brewery. And Thomas has left the rest of his train behind. Smutpuss is trying to give you the kisses. Help! What is going on? Stop! Stop, Thomas, stop!
Alan. Thomas, go get your train. And on the outside line is Alton Hall. It would have been Helmingham Hall usually, but unfortunately that's died. So we have Alton Hall going the one way. There we go. Thomas has got his train back. There we go, right. Slowly come down a bit. There we go. Everything's running, everything's fine, and we can get on and get some footage of these running for the end of the show.
Oh wait, hang on a minute. Begin. This is Thomas without the presents wagon because he kept coming off the rails, and I think it was because there was too much weight. Just make sure his wheels are on the track. There we go. Oh, careful, Smutpuss, don't fall off. And see, when we're actually filming these shots, what it looks like behind the camera is together here, and we're just filming. Thomas seems to have stopped leaving Clarabelle and the rest of the train behind at least. Look out, Smutpuss! Look out! Uh-oh! You numpty.
Welcome back. You're watching me, Bernard Subscibers, and this is News 1 Beaglington. Now, an update on the weather situation. All railway lines in Beaglington-On-Sea are now impassable to the deep drifting snow. The rail authority has informed us, and the local council has now in fact deployed 2 snowplow mounted brittle lorries out there to clear the roads, but are informing people not to make unnecessary journeys. So you take care and mind you don't slip on the ice out there, people. So yes, now we'll get back to Smutpuss's campaign. So he was down at the library and he was promising.
Attention, all passengers. Trains will no longer be running from Beaglington-On-Sea due to severe snow drifts on the line.
From this Christmas. If only there was just some magical way all that snow.
Please stand behind the yellow line.
Well, it looks like it's my time to shine. Here we go. There we go. Snowdrift. Disappearo. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Attention, all passengers. Trains will now run from Beaglington-On-Sea with no further delays.
It's a Christmas miracle. I'll finally get home. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Well, we've reached the end of our time here at the festive episode of Beaglington-On-Sea. So I'm just going to stop the trains, and this time I'm going to stop at the station. There's one train, there's two trains, and there's another train, because it is time. So yes, Merry Christmas from all of us here down at Beaglington-On-Sea. And we hope you'll join us again for another video in the new year, or if we get a live stream up or whatever before the end of the year, then that. But I will show you at some point what I get from the big man for Christmas. But we just have to wait and see. There's still a couple of days to go, and I've got to get all of this edited and released for you before Christmas. So it's been a bit of a struggle. I've been ill. I just had no time. But here we are at the end of another Christmas special. It hasn't been as full of maybe japery as it has been before, but you know, I just wanted to get a nice festive edition out in time for Christmas. So hopefully I've managed that when you're watching this. So yes, I'd like to say once again a massive thank you to everyone who has liked my videos, who's watched my videos, who's commented, and even bigger thank you to everyone who's subscribed. We're over 300 subscribers now, which I just never imagined would happen. I've had nearly 2,000 watch hours in the last year as well, on 1,993. It's just amazing. One of my videos is nearly on 20,000 views, so it's just amazing. So I hope you're enjoying everything that happens down here at Beaglington-On-Sea. And I hope you and your kin have a very Merry Christmas. From me, Alex at the desk, and Smutpuss. And I'll leave it to the Beaglington-On-Sea male voice choir to perform a short section of a Christmas song. Merry Christmas. Everyone ready? We wish you a